Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to our survival series, episode 1. Consider subscribing, click the notification bell, like, and comment. And when you comment hashtag notification squad to show your support on the channel. Now, today here, we are going to be working on this house here. Now, I did have this house actually recorded on camera, what I am doing that you see here. I had more, but it was deleted. My phone decided to tell me that I didn't have enough storage and completely get rid of all my progress that I did recording. So I had to record this part, and that's what happened there. But to start off, we are going to make our doorways here, and that turns out well, and now we got to work on these walls. And to make these walls, I am going to kind of just start with the first layer down here before I start building up the walls. Mainly so I can get kind of a layout and figure out where I want everything, how high, just in case my walls aren't high enough for my satisfaction. And we have a dirt block here, which was to get up on top, and I had that recorded, as I said earlier, but it did not record correctly, so we are here now watching a new clip with old things in the episode. Now, sorry about that, I did misplace that, and I do that quite often because I do like using split controls while I am playing Minecraft. It is just easier for me to aim and get things done. But with that said, we are going to now move back into getting these walls done and doing a few other things which are not even part of the wall, kind of just designing things out as far as the roof and all that. And I'm going to start doing the roof in this episode. However, I will not finish it in this episode. I do not have the time. So we will finish that in the next episode and start on something new. Possibly even start on the project board or the project shrine, whichever one you want to call it. But I apologize again for my slow building and everything. The split controls are a lot easier for me, as I am able to do professional things with it and not have to have the troubles of guessing where I am pressing, and I know exactly where I am pressing. However, never mind. I was going to say that I could just switch back and forth between mining and building with it, but I have to press pause for that. That's really annoying, you know what I mean? Well, looks like we misplaced another block. Let's finish up this wall here. But as you can see, our walls are coming together now as we finish them up here. And we should go back up and look at it and see how well it goes. And then there's that tree right there. That's going to be a pain. And I am going to need to get rid of that tree, or at least some of it for now, until I feel like getting that tree fully out of here. It is a big pain having it here, and I'm thinking later on, when we absolutely need that tree out of there, we are probably going to burn it with a flint and steel, so we're going to want to find that. Just because if you sit there and mine a tree, it's very time consuming, especially when you work on other projects, when you really don't need to be working on cutting down a tree for it, when you can just burn it and done. Now, I chose birch doors for it because it just looks much nicer for me. I looked at it and I was like, this house would look nice with birch doors. So that is why I did that, and we got birch floors here. And we only need one chest for this house right now until we make ourselves a storage room, which I'm thinking up here. We have our little shed up here made of dirt. And I'm thinking we make our storage room right there. We kind of detail it out, make it better, make it a storage room instead of this small little place where I'm sleeping until I get this project done. Because this project is pretty much almost done, since it is a very small project. And there just really isn't much else to do with the project. So, let's grab this here so we can actually go and put it into the house. I was going to use this specific furnace to make the blast furnace, but I'm thinking, you know what, we'll save that till later, I'm thinking we could even make it up on the mountain kind of thing, which I know I said I could do something great with it, but for now I'm thinking we just kind of have like a ancient blacksmith kind of thing, where nobody goes up there, but he makes the best of weapons, so we could even put our enchantment table up there, and all our grindstone even, anything that we need up there to make an enchantment room and a blacksmith room for only the most legendary of items, enchanted items, and even rename things. And I'm checking if it's night, because if it's night, I'm going to have to go up and actually go to sleep, because I do not want to deal with mobs. Earlier, I actually had a creeper blow up on me and destroy the land, and I had to fix that. I have no idea where the hole is, but I didn't actually fill it up. I just covered it over with dirt and let the grass grow over. Now, before it becomes night here, I'm going to want to light this all up, so I'm going to place torches here, and yeah, right there. That's good. This lights up our entire area here, even though we aren't done, and we could have just placed this in last, but I felt like it was essential to right now so we could see, just in case we do get pushed over into night while we are working on this house here. And this won't be the only project we are going to be working on here, so I'm thinking we could either go with this dirt hut here as our little sleeping, oh, there's monsters, as our like bed area for now until we make our house super nice, bigger than it is right now. The roof looks legit, and it just doesn't look like a noobish house because I can build houses a lot better than this. However, I do not have the resources at the moment to make a better house. Now, as this episode ends, coming up here soon in a few minutes, I will get off and go and start getting some materials because I do need a bunch of stone. I need a bunch of cobblestone. Get rid of this because we don't need it anymore. We aren't leaving the area much, so. But until we can make things nicer around here, I'm thinking this could probably stay our shack still, and we make the house better. Right now, I'm kind of just trying to get that feel for the house and get it looking good for us later when we decide to make edits to the house. But looking here now, it does seem to be coming together just how I wanted it to go, and I'm liking how it's looking so far as kind of the snoobish era goes, as I haven't actually started on working on the house. I'm kind of, like I said, it's not much, just working on it, trying to get the feel for the house, and who knows, maybe I could call this done. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm thinking we could possibly even let you guys, my subscribers, my viewers here, decide what we can do. We can either make this house better, or we can decide to just call it quits here and make this our actual house for our adventure series before we actually start building. Because right now we don't have the resources such as scaffoldings, we don't have the elytra, we don't have rockets, we don't have all of those goodies in order to get ourselves what we need. Now here, that tree right there up above our roof is really annoying, and we need to get rid of that now. Well, some of it, because I don't have the time to get rid of all of it. So let's just come up here real quick, and we are going to get rid of it. Now, because it's so time consuming, I decided to leave that part out, and I'm just going to go straight to getting the point up. And here we have a point, and it's looking good, because that's exactly what I was looking for. And we just need to get all these other points set up now. For we gave this house a weird shape, so we are going to do this here real quick. And because I don't want to do it later, I'm going to get rid of that block on the bottom, because we really don't need it right now. It isn't supporting anything anymore, and it's just, I don't feel like removing it later, because I'm going to forget about it, and it's just going to blend in with the rest of the house. I did not make this symmetrical, as I said, so I won't know what blocks are supposed to be, and it's better to make sure I get it right the first time. We're going to want a nice little back part here, and we're going to need some more wood in order to finish it, but we're going to make this nice little part here, the smaller roof, because we don't need a hole in the top of our house, because that is just weird, especially in that spot. If we were going to make a hole, we would make some kind of a sky roof. Well, sky window, I should say, not a sky roof. Sorry about that. But I fell. But we would not do it this way. We'd approach it to look a lot nicer. And yeah, I'm thinking, actually I just got the idea. We could even either make kind of like supports up at the top here, and we are one block out too far. But we could either put supports in here, or we can make ourselves an attic up there and make that our storage room. It would be a lot more better. That's not even a word. It would be a lot better. Well, not word, phrase. Sorry about that. it would be a lot better if we made an attic to go with our house as our storage room. As we aren't focusing on the interior too much here, we are just kind of getting the feel of the house, as I keep saying. We're just trying to get the feel. We don't need anything too big, but we're kind of just starting the roof here, and that will be finished next episode, and we're just getting the shape out. So here we are going to finish up this smaller part here, and that looks good, that looks correct. So we are going to work on this bigger roof here a little bit. Now, this might actually be all that I did. However, yep, that looks about right. But for sure, by next episode, that roof is going to be looking nice. Now, here in about 10 seconds, I have to end the video, so like and subscribe, comment if you liked the video,